Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. This metal's single-day price increase could buy 3 ounces of gold. Let's explore! Well, I'm not talking about this metal per se, although this metal has certainly performed quite well. As with the recording of this video, it's up $69. It hit a record, palladium did, at over $3,000. But think about it, gold, an amazing metal indeed, and we've been very impressed with the performance of gold over the past couple of years here, especially last year, 2020. It reached all-time record highs in real and nominal dollars. And this year, it's has flirted around with $1,900 an ounce. And I think we're going to see it continue to rise. The focus is certainly on gold and obviously silver as well, too. And so when you think about it, gold trading for all intents and purposes at $1,900 an ounce. This metal is making headlines, especially as we've seen cryptocurrencies kind of move in the other direction, especially Bitcoin. People are running to the safety of gold, and that's what happens when people are concerned about economic conditions and the prices of other commodities and other investment vehicles. Well, when they get spooked, they always go to gold. And save for what happened in March of last year when everybody ran to the safety of cash, that will only last so long. The people that understand these markets, they know that the true safety is in precious metals, especially gold. It's the ultimate safe vehicle to have in your portfolio. But this ounce of gold is worth $1,900 right now. And when you think about that, that's a lot of money for an ounce of gold, for sure. It's a lot of money, no matter how you measure it. But you know, there's another metal that just today, as I record this video, its single day price movement and increase could buy 3 ounces of this metal. That's right. That essentially amounts to $1,966 each. So seriously, you can find deals out there. In fact, at my local coin shop today, they were selling at a pretty good deal some Canadian maple leaves for $40 over spot. So if you think about it, you can find deals and find gold pieces out there, maybe even bars, for about $60 over spot. It's not out of the realm of possibility in this age of high premiums. But you can buy 3 ounces of gold for just the single day movement and price increases for not this metal, palladium, but this metal, rhodium. Yes, indeed, that's what I'm talking about. And, you know, we celebrate this movement. We typically don't talk about when the price goes down. And by the way, the price has tanked in rhodium over the past few days and weeks here. It has fallen dramatically, but it has taken a comeback today at over a 35% increase. And when I saw that earlier today, it's like I knew I had to go by one of my storage areas and pick this thing up to do a video on it. Because, you know, we don't like to talk about the bad times, although I do, and I have. I just recently talked about rhodium in a previous video, lamenting about the price drop. But here it is. It's rebounded dramatically in grand scale. Over $5,900 an ounce increase, over 35%. It is the winner of the day of all the precious metals. Gold, silver, palladium. I tell you what, these metals have been on fire as of late, and it is amazing to see the activity that we're witnessing here in the metals markets. But rhodium being the rarest of these 3 metals that you see here, and platinum's not here, but I do have an ounce. I went ahead and got that as well too. I'll put this out there as well. There's an ounce of platinum, and but these metals when you think about what they mean and how they are viewed, essentially they are viewed as industrial metals, for all intents and purposes, other than gold. And gold does have industrial aspects to it as well. But platinum, palladium, and rhodium are the PGMs, the platinum group metals, and they certainly are seen more as industrialized metals. And precious though they are, and rare, the volatility that surrounds them is even more profound. And that is something that we will continue to face for quite some time. That volatility is something you have to live with if you are investing in these metals. And that's kind of how I look at them. These metals are seen more as an investment than as a store of wealth or any other aspect of it. It's just they are just simply an investment vehicle that is highly speculative. And rhodium is on the top of that list as far as being speculative. And that is something that will not change because it is so rare and it is so volatile that a lot of people just don't want to even touch it. I did a video recently about how I could sell this or not sell it. There's very few places that will even touch rhodium. And it just depends on the time period. If rhodium were to tank in price, more than likely I'd have a harder time selling it. In fact, I believe that when it was at its all-time high, it's probably the best time to sell it in terms of people wanting, because people want to buy assets that are on fire or hot at the moment. And but nonetheless, the reason why I accumulated this bar is I wanted an example for my collections, and that's why I have it, and which is why I'm not in a hurry to sell it. Now, if I need to sell it, that's a different story. If I need to sell it, more than likely I get much less than spot price for it. And by the way, the spot price is the bid price, the melt price that you would be paid. And there's about a $2,000 difference between the bid and ask price for rhodium right now. And a lot of places would not even pay bid price. They pay a percentage under bid price. And so that is the thing that you have to take into account whenever you're considering selling. But nonetheless, it is exciting and interesting to see, but it's an illustration, more importantly than anything else, in how the price moves for these types of speculative assets. And rhodium is indeed that, a very speculative asset. It is a metal that will continue to certainly intrigue us, and it has always intrigued me. But as you can see, the metal itself is rather dull looking compared to platinum or palladium, and especially gold, and even more importantly, silver. When you think about silver's shine, here's a piece of silver. You can see it shines so much brighter than rhodium. Rhodium is a very dull metal. It just does not have the appeal that silver does. Even through a flip here, you can see the silver just shines very, very brightly. But nonetheless, it is extremely rare. It is fascinating to have. It has a density to it that is pretty profound. I believe it's about as dense as palladium, not as dense as platinum. Platinum is the densest of the precious metals that we track here. But nonetheless, there it is. And so that is the news of the day in the world of precious metals, that this one metal's price movement in a single day increased so much that increase alone could buy 3 ounces of this gold. Interesting and intriguing. I find that fascinating. Just thought I'd share this with you. That is a massive explosion in price. And who knows where rhodium will go from here. It could go either way. And that's the interesting thing about how rhodium works. But record high, it never did reach $30,000, but did get to $29,000 briefly. So there you have it. Let me know what your thoughts are on this price movement. And has rhodium ever been a metal that you've been interested in? Either way, it's a fascinating topic. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Would like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch this video, and encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.